Hey, everyone. So thanks for joining me for this live today. I'm gonna make it short because so much is happening. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Ann. Nice to see you. So I just did it last minute. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna do the live this morning because it's just a bit much going on here, and it's actually really depressing. And I mean, I can look right out my window here in my office, and it's like so black and scary. And I just feel like I just want to not be here, and I want to be prepared for what might be happening next. So I just want to first off thank you everyone for all the things you've been sending me, the messages, the well wishes. Thank you so much. I'm totally okay. Thank God I'm in an area that hasn't been hit yet. So, and I say yet because it's actually crazy. I don't know if you all are actually watching what's going on, but it's really shocking. I got up this morning and I got up a little bit late. I usually wake up around 6 a.m., but I woke up at 7:30, which is really weird. And when I got up, and I actually was like weird because it was super dark outside. And then looked outside my back window and it was black, and it was like 7:30 in the morning, and I was like, what? I didn't even like realize that it was, honestly, I didn't realize it was that bad. Shame on me. And so then I just was like inundated with messages this morning, and I started looking at everything, and I was blown away. And I got really sad because I don't know if you're seeing. I'm going to bring a couple videos here just so we can have a little chat. Thank you everybody for caring. I appreciate it. Me and my family are totally fine. And you know what's so crazy though? My kid went to school this morning. They didn't cut school out, but he's over the hill in the valley, and most of the stuff is happening in the Pacific Palisades, which is farther from me, towards the west, towards the beach, and then also in like Pasadena, Altadena area. It is actually the most insane. I think this is the worst fire in Los Angeles. Well, first off, that I can ever remember, but secondly, honestly, it's like we're in some kind of like apocalyptic state right now. It's so crazy, and we're not prepared for it here in Los Angeles. We're just not prepared for it. So it's scary. And thank you so much again. I'm going to keep saying thank you for caring about me and my family. But, there's also just people who are being devastated, you guys. Like literally, their houses are just um, burned to the ground. In Malibu, I don't know if any of you have ever been to Malibu, but there's these houses right on the beach front right there. They're all being burned down. The house, some of very, very important structures are being threatened, if not burned down. Lots of Altadena, Pasadena, which is older, is being burnt down. I'm actually kind of feel like I'm a little bit in shock, but I'm prepared. I'm the guy who's always prepared for things, right? So I have like my little safety kit, and when I was in Girl Scouts, I wasn't in Boy Scouts. Don't forget, but it's really sad because I think they said, I was watching the news and they were evacuating like 30,000 people, I think from the Pacific Palisades area, which is closer to the LAX area. And so when it was so weird is like last night, my friend flew in town from Asia, and he just happened to text me and say, hey, dude, I'm at the airport hotel. And I said, oh my God. And so I got in my car and ran down to LAX, and it wasn't really bad. Like I thought, well, I'm not sure if I can really do this because I knew it was a little bit sketchy, but there was only a couple lights out. But I got to LAX and I didn't really see anything. But this morning when I woke up and I texted him, like, dude, did you get to the airport? He's like, yeah, our flights are going and everything, which I was actually kind of blown away because it's all over in that area. But I mean, if you're not even understanding what's going on, just let me just bring one thing up here. I want to show you this. This is oh man, you guys, it's so bad. This is what's happening right now. Let me
engines into LA County with 1,000 personnel. We also
go out of
are
it. I didn't
using
even plug my headphones in.
our compacts with other states like
I feel so
Arizona,
out of it.
Nevada,
It's
Oregon,
crazy, you
and
guys.
Washington.
Let me make it.
Firefighters from those regions are on their way down to Los Angeles County right now to assist us.
I want to
So
make it
thank
so
you for
I'm
your interest.
smaller.
Thank you
Hold
for
on.
your attention.
Hold on. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little bit out of it. It's so crazy. It really is crazy. I'm trying to make it so it's just crazy. I can't even believe what's happening. Wait, let me find the gosh dang it. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm trying to find the right thing here. That's what I wanted to bring up right there. It's so crazy, you guys. Honestly, just put on any news station, you're gonna see it. It's mind blowing. It's actually mind blowing. And it's all over LA, and the structures are being completely taken out, and so many people are being evacuated out of their houses, and I'm so lucky that it hasn't come to my space yet. As you see, I keep saying "yet" because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to do it. I'm in the Hollywood Hills area, so we haven't been hit yet, but there has been some sparks, and I wish I could show you out the window. It's black. It's actually black where I am. So let me let me just put this down. But oh man, you guys, it's just it's breaking my heart. It's actually breaking my heart. So I just wanted to come on today and sort of just let you all know that everything's chill here in my space, but I hope that you can send a lot of well wishes to a lot. You know, it's a great city. I know people like to talk shit about LA, but I get a little choked up because I love this city. It's such a great city, and like I'm so lucky that my house didn't catch on fire. But think about it. Just think about it, like, all of a sudden, if you just lose everything because you've got to run. When your house catches on fire, you don't have time to grab maybe the things that you I'm being I'm being all sensitive because it's just mind-blowing to me how LA is just going down. It's going down, and I don't even know. I guess I'm thinking ahead. Like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with all these people who are actually losing their houses and they lose everything? And what about all the animals that are I went outside of my backyard and the birds are freaking out because the smoke is so. I'm not leaving my house today. First off, I'm not leaving my house because I don't want to clog up the streets. And secondly, I don't need to leave the house. I have everything I need here. And thirdly, if somebody needs something, I'm around. I was thinking about walking around the neighborhood a little bit to see if there's any, but again, I'm not really in the fire zone and I just don't want to be in the way. And I think that it's really important that people understand that. Don't go driving around looking and being a looky loo. It's like you're really getting in the way of such a devastating thing. And fire is just devastating. I don't even know how we are actually going to recover from this. And I was watching the news this morning, and the LA fire chief, she was a woman. I think she's a fire chief, which is so cool. Yay. But she was just saying, stay out of our way. That's the best thing you can do is just, and yeah, the air quality is bad. I'm not even going to take my dog for a walk. I'm just going to stay here. And so with that, I think I'm not sure if I'm even going to lose my power. Like, people are losing their power, people are losing their internet access. I feel very blessed on some level that I haven't lost any of that yet. And so it's just, I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I just don't have so many words today. Um, I feel a little numb, I think, to this because I'm just realizing it's so yeah, the fire department is LGBTQ friendly. I mean, she kind of looked LGBTQ, but I don't want to make assumptions about people. I also don't know if you all got to see my live yesterday with Miles, who is the detransitioning male to female, and it was actually really a very profound live. And I hope you got to check it out. But also, you know, um, people have sent me some nasty stuff in the last couple days that I wanted to read to you today, but I think I'm not gonna do that because I think I wanted to just keep my focus on the fire. But I'm gonna post this email that somebody here's what I want to ask you all. I want to ask you this real quick here. I want to ask you this. I got a very nasty email this morning from a transgender woman. Okay. That is so nasty and disgusting that I felt like I wanted to post it with their email address. But then am I playing into their stuff? Do I need to do that? Do I need to post their email address? I don't know. I don't know. What do you I mean, I do. I wanna read it to you, but I kinda wanted to stay focused on the fires and, putting it out there that if anybody needs anything from me, to send me a DM or, on Instagram or Twitter, and I can find a resource for you. Or if you have an animal, if anybody who's here in Los Angeles who has an animal and they're not gonna be able to take care of it, I'm here and I can take care of your animals for you. I have a very, perfect space for that here, and I'm very capable of taking care of animals, and I love animals. So I wanted to put that out into the world. So if anybody or anybody, just reach out to me. My email address here is buckangelmanagement, MGMT@gmail, and it's also on the thing there. So if you know anybody that's in the Los Angeles area that's not capable of taking care of their animal while they're maybe homeless or dealing with this stuff, reach out to me here, okay? Because I'll help you out. And also, maybe if you need some resources for places to go, or you need food or blankets or anything, I can help you with all of that. So it's so difficult to even just watch that insanity of. So anyway, I'll just so I don't cry about LA, because I'm so sad about LA. It's not necessarily LA, but it's the people. I just feel so sad for people when they get into these situations that, I was in Katrina. I told you that I was in Hurricane Katrina, and it was just so difficult to be displaced. I don't know if anybody here has ever been displaced, but it's a horrible thing to be displaced. Thank you, Fran. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Fran. Yeah, listen, I eat stray cats. We don't want to do that, my friend. We don't want to do that. So, I was displaced in New Orleans, and I'll never forget it. It's a very difficult thing. So when I was displaced from Katrina, and I had to drive my car from New Orleans to Los Angeles, I have to tell you something. People are amazing. No matter what we think about people and the world and Democrats and Republicans and LGBTQ poo poo and all the other nonsense, in reality, people are awesome. And people all along the way, the vet looked at our animals for free, did not charge us. People gave us dog food. People gave us hotel rooms for free. People, Kohl's, that store Kohl's, they gave us all these clothes for free because we didn't have anything. We basically just had to get our passports and our dogs and our car and go. And we didn't even have clothes or food or anything. And all along the way, people just from Louisiana to Los Angeles, we got everything given to us. And it was just incredible to have that space. So it's why I want to obviously give back in the space, because I have been displaced and it is horrifying. But I thought we lost our home too in the French Quarter, but we were lucky enough that we didn't lose our home. But a lot of people here in Los Angeles are losing their homes. I mean, they're losing everything, you guys, everything. It's just a very sad space to be in. So if there's anything you can give to people, whatever, I think it's going to be needed tremendously, because I think that there's going to be a lot of people hurting right now and a lot of people needing, because I'm watching it and people are just running out of that fire with nothing. And I saw this man crying on the news station, and he was saying that he couldn't get in his house and save his dogs. Imagine if you couldn't get in the house and save your dogs. And then they came back to him later and he had gotten into his house and he saved his dogs. But there's, of course, human life is so far we've only lost 2 people, but I have a feeling, knock on wood, that that's not going to be more. But I think here's really what I'm trying to say today. And value. Even though the fire didn't get me, I feel so emotional right now. But value what you have. Value your friends, value your home, value your animals, value the things that are in your life right now. Don't take shit for granted. Don't take your home for granted. Even if you live in a 4x4 little studio apartment with a kitchen and a bathroom, value that, because to not have your own space, or to have built your own space and then to lose it in a fire so fast is devastating, that I don't think anybody can really understand until that happens to you. So I think I just want to tell you all to value what you have today, and don't be um I don't know, I guess just know what you have is important, okay? Even if it's just a computer and a backpack and a car, value that, because so many people are going to be out of it now. And, we haven't even seen half of a quarter of what's about to happen. It's going to be insane. And yeah, we should really send a lot of love to the fire department. They're kicking ass right now. But I also I'm going to get a little political here. I'm not a Gavin Newsom fan. I don't know if you all are, but I'm not. And I feel that Gavin Newsom has destroyed California on so many levels. And I really see his lazy ass and his no concern for this actually great state. I know a lot of people don't like California, and I know that. And I know a lot of people say that they don't like Los Angeles, but I'm going to tell you, you know me, I'm pretty middle ground. I'm pretty straightforward. I'm pretty honest but it's a great place. LA is a great place. And so is California. It's just that we have a shit governor who destroyed so much. So I was listening to the news this morning, and Governor Newsom, of course, is here. He has to be, but people are just saying he should have been doing certain things that he didn't do. And he was supposed to do, I think it's called a burnout, and I'm not sure if I'm 100% right. I'm just telling you what I heard. He was supposed to do like how you clear the brush, right? You have to clear the brush in order for these fires. And supposedly he didn't do stuff like that. And also, I live in actual Los Angeles proper, and we have a shitty mayor, Karen Bass, who I also dislike. And I think I heard also some stuff about our water supplies, and it's the fire department is having problems with water supplies now. And so, yeah, you have to control the brush. Thank you for that. Yes, that's right. You have to control it. If you don't, it fuels the fire. So I heard that control burns. I heard that he wasn't doing that. I could be wrong, but it's what I heard on the news this morning. And I could see this possibly he doesn't do anything. Right? He doesn't do anything. He's a horrible, horrible leader. Okay. And yeah, California is a shit show right now. So I think the devastation is going to cause some people to rethink how they voted. And we are going to have to get in a whole new group of people in. But I don't want to get too political right now, because I want to stay focused on all of the people who are struggling right now. And hopefully everybody can send a lot of love to that, because it's important. Just send love here. And I'm sure we're going to have to be needing a lot of resources from other states and other things. And I hope you'll be willing to help us out here. And I'm going to reiterate for the people who just joined us here. I'm here also to let you know, if you're in Los Angeles proper and something happened to you and you have no place to put your animals or anything like that, please try to reach out to me, because I will help to take care of anything, or find you a resource that you can work with. Okay. Because we're going to be really overwhelmed. Where are all these people going to go? I really want to know, like, where are these people going to go? What if a person doesn't have a family? What if they don't have any place? Like, we don't have a lot of shelter here. It's just, I don't know. It's mind blowing. So I think I'm going to cut it short today, because I just feel a little bit brain dead and a little bit depressed about all of this. And I just want to sort of be around in case parts of my family live around here and they need me. And all of that. So I think you'll all understand that. And before I go, I just want to let you all know that you all mean a lot to me. And thanks for showing up today. And thanks for understanding how much I love this city. I do love this city. It means a lot to me, this city. And to watch it go up in flames is horrifying. And um, so I'm going to actually try to get out of this sensitive space right now and get into a little bit more of a pissed off space. I'm being so emotional right now. I got this email. So I don't know if you all, oh, thank you, friend. Thank you, friend. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Yeah. Wish you all safety for you and your family. Thank you, Crazy Socks. I want to show you. So I'm just going to, so do you all know that I just did this last reaction video? I think you all might hopefully see it. If you didn't see it, please go look at it. You know that there was a trans woman who shot a man in New York City at a deli, and she's a trans woman, which means she's a male, and she shot a man. And I mean, I'm sorry, she didn't shoot him. She stabbed him. And she totally went insane and stabbed this dude to death over some bullshit. Anyway, I did a reaction video to that because yes, thank you. She stabbed him. That's right. I'm sorry. That's why my brain is everywhere. So I got a very disgusting email from some psychopathic trans woman, a man, of course. And this person said the most insane things to me. So I didn't really want to read it today because I wanted to stay focused on. But what I want to tell you about that is it shows you how insane these trans women are. Now, that being said, not all trans women are crazy. I have a lot of friends who are trans, who are really solid. They don't represent trans. These are the nutcase weirdo psychopaths. Okay. And it seems to me more and more of them are coming out, which is so scary. So I did a video on it because I was so pissed off that the news was not reporting it as a male. They were reporting it as a woman. Okay. That is not a woman. It's like me. Let's say I did something bad. Let's say I stole a car. Okay. Let's say I stole a car. And then they report on a dude Buck stole a car. Nope. A dude Buck did not steal a car. Okay. Buck is a transsexual who is a female. Because what that does is it skews actual real statistics. And it's important. I notice a lot of people writing, it's not our crime. That's right. It isn't your crime as women. And when we start skewing the statistics of these things, that's a bad thing to do. I don't give a F if it's transphobic. It's not transphobic. It's transphobic to not say they're trans. That's actually transphobia. Because now you're not exposing that they're actually trans. So they kept saying it's a woman. It's not a woman. It's a dude who stabbed another dude. Okay. It's a male on male crime. So I got some wingnut, a total wingnut tranny. Okay. Fuck, I'm so over these wingnut trannies. Write me the most insane email. I'll just read a tiny little bit. You want me to read just a tiny little bit of it? And you know what? I'm going to post it later on the community here. So that you all can all see. But one thing I wanted to ask all of you, I'm not vindictive. I hope that you know this. I'm not a vindictive, but I won't take shit from anybody. I will not take shit. Don't you dare write me an email like this and think I'm going to be okay with it. Okay. Don't you dare. Okay. You have a problem with me? Say it like a dude or like a lady. Say it. Buck, I disagree with you. I'm not cool with that. Blah, blah, blah. Right on, friend. Now me and you can, but don't you dare say what you just said to me in this email. Here's what I want to ask you. Should I post their email? That's being vindictive, but should I post their email or not? I mean, it could just be one of those sort of random emails. You know what I mean? They could have just made it for this email. But like, part of me, Nico, part of me wants to post the email, just being that part of me. And the other part of me is like, nah, then I'm just sort of being just like them, right? I always try to take the higher road. I think it's very important to really take the higher. I will never respond to this person. They'll never get my attention. So you're all sick like me. You're all totally sick like me. That's why I love you. Okay. I'm not shocked that you, thank you, friend, for the super sticker. I'm not shocked that you all want me to post it. Every single one of you. Not one person is saying don't do it. Oh my God. Well, there we go. Ignore it. It's more powerful. Right on. But me and you are well, the good guy and the bad guy on my shoulders, right? Remember the bad person saying do it, and the other one, Buck, don't do it. The angel and the devil, don't do it, Buck. And then the other one's like, do it, dude. Okay, so I'll just well, I already blocked them. I already did all that nonsense. But anyone can send you a nasty email. But I'll just read a tiny little bit of it, and then I'm going to post it later, okay? And I'll think if I want to put the email attached to it. But listen to this insanity. It says Buck Angel regarding the NYC trans heroine, calls them a heroine who stabbed her attacker to death. Okay, first off, that right there. So they're calling this person a hero. They're calling this trans woman who stabbed that dude in the deli, okay, over cutting in line. Do you know that the trans woman, do you know that they spit in the postal worker's face? They spit in the postal worker's face before they stab them. So what? That person is a psychopath, okay? I can only imagine okay, let me ask you this. What if you were standing in line at a deli and then you got into maybe a little bit of a word exchange happens. If someone cuts in front of you, sometimes I say shit. Don't cut it. I'm like, dude, you just cut in front of me. I would totally say that. That's completely, totally me. But then let's say that person turned around and spit in your face. They spit in your face. Are you just going to be okay with that? Are you going to, no, that is a psychopath. Are you going to, nope, I'm not going to be okay with that. I might punch you in the face. I might do that. Honestly, I might lose my temper and punch you in the face. Well, this trans woman spit in the postal worker's face. So I don't know what that game on. That's right. It's assault. Not only that, game on. You just spit in my face. So I don't know what happened after that. Doesn't matter. The trans person is the one who started the nonsense by spitting in the face of the postal worker. So maybe the postal worker said tranny or whatever. I don't even know. Right. But game on. That's when the tranny pulled out the knife and started stabbing. So what are you talking about, hero? So that's how this email starts off, is that the person is a hero, okay? I'm going to post the whole thing. It says, Buck Angel is a demented, bearded, and bald, ugly, old lesbian who evokes visceral disgust. Now she tries to kiss... So good, you guys. You can't make this shit up. Transphobes' asses. Got them. That's the very first sentence of this crazy email. So I'm just like, right on. Calling me an ugly old lesbian. Okay. Maybe I am an ugly old lesbian. Right on. So there you can just feel them. You can feel the anger in this dude, right? You can feel the anger. It doesn't make me mad, the email, because I think it's hilarious. But you can feel what makes me mad is the fact that you have a lot of nerve to write me this. Okay. So words like that, they actually homophobic much. There you go. Good one. So then it goes on to say, how demented and stupid and lesbian must you be, Buck? You believe this happened over a sandwich? How can you be so stupid and disgusting and ugly? They keep calling me ugly. How? God, you're such a repulsive lesbian. I've never been fond of dykes. Like, what are you even talking about? Do. That's why I'm telling you, these people are nuts. These trans people are nuts. Okay, they couldn't handle the truth. But let me just skip to the real good part. This is the good part. I'm going to post the whole thing. For those of you who don't know, Jaya Cruz is a 24-year-old trans heroine from New York City who did something revolutionary. Yeah, she killed somebody. He didn't let a cis kill her. He instead heroically killed the cis who was about to kill him, at the very least, beat her. She acted in self defense and stabbed the 36-year-old ninja who had ridiculed her, harassed her, and threatened her to death. Jaya Cruz did something revolutionary and turned the would be transphobic killer into a shish kebab. Oh, really? Is that the most psychotic? Is that the most It gets worse. It gets worse. This person is calling the person who killed the postal worker a hero. Okay, I'm posting it. I've just decided I'm posting the email address. Not only that, I'm sending this to the police department. Don't you think I should send it to the FBI and the police department? That is a scary email. I'm full on going to send it to the authorities. I just realized after I just read it again in front of you all, this needs to go to the authorities. These people are crazy. They're actually crazy. This person literally thinks what that crazy tranny did to the postal worker is okay because of a cis person who's who's killing. What are you talking about? And I don't know the story. What? And then it goes on to say, things will never change for us until we muster the courage and strength to fight back. Fight what? The tranny spit in the dude's face mercilessly because the cis have no mercy for us. You see what I mean, you guys? I hope there will be many other cases like this. Oh, where a trans woman acts in self-defense and kills whomever attempted to kill her. All trans women should get armed up to the teeth and be prepared to defend themselves. We never bother anybody. We never bother anybody. What a nightmare. This person is scary, you guys. I get the craziest emails from people. Blah, blah, blah. Goes on to say, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to post it so you can all read it because it's just those men. Let's see. Society wants us dead. Really? I don't feel like that at all. And their transphobia doesn't stem from the stupid bathroom or from trans women competing with fish in sports. You know what fish is? Do you all know what fish is? This is what those delusional trannies call women. Do you know that? The delusional trannies call women fish. I think we're all adults here, right? I don't think I need to explain what that means, right? They literally call you women fish. It's sick. It's actually sick. It's pure jealousy. You can see in the whole email, pure jealousy coming out of this dude. It's a dude. So then goes on to say, those are red herrings. When a trans woman is murdered, she gets victimized twice, and she's always falsely accused of not disclosing as a way to justify the murder. Not true, but that is a lie, because in every single case, trans women have been murdered by men who knew full well that these women were trans. Oh, you know what? I believe this person is a sex worker. I believe this person is a sex worker and is low level. Low level. You know what I'm talking about? Like low level thinking. Seriously, a total psychopath. Anyway, this is going to go to the FBI. I just realized it needs to, especially since this thing just happened. And it needs to go to the local police department, and they will be able to trace this email. I think that the IP address is attached to the email. I just realized it's a threatening email. Okay, I don't care about me being called a big ugly dyke, whatever she said. Whatever he said to me, I'm a old ugly dyke. They love to call me ugly. It's so crazy, you guys. I'm an actual 62-year-old adult. I'm not on the playground, and like they just think insulting me and calling me ugly is like an insult. I know they say fish, you guys. Okay, I'm reporting it. I got out of my emotional state. Thank you for letting me read that to you. And even if, thank you for not calling me ugly, but I don't even care if I'm ugly, because what does that even mean, right? Because what you might think is ugly, other people might not think is ugly. But this is low level. You understand what I'm talking about? This is low level. These people are low level. These crazy trans people who send threatening shit and can't get their shit together and blame the whole world on the fact that they're trans and everyone wants to kill them. Bitch, I've been living like this for 32 years. No one wants to kill me. You know, the only people that want to kill me are trans crazies like you. So you tell me, okay, the cis people literally get along with me. But because of that, now I'm a bootlicker. So just so y'all know, just so you all know, my life is awesome as a tranny. I don't care. You don't care. I'm not here to tell you how to call me, or I'm not here to tell you that you have to do certain things. If you don't want to participate in my own space, that is all perfectly okay. It's why you and I get along with each other, because I'm not demanding anything from you, nor are you demanding from me. Okay. We respect each other's space. You don't want to be called sis. By the way, I'll never call you sis. It's disgusting and barfy and it's weird. Okay. My ultimate goal in life was to look like you. Okay. Was to look like a man, was to get back into the world as a man. And I accomplished that. I know that I accomplished it. And I think because I accomplished it, the people who don't make the effort and the people who are low level can't handle people like me. So they come at me with these crazy, I want to kill you kind of nonsense. Right. And that the whole cis world hates us. No, they don't. You hate yourself. You actually hate yourself. You hate yourself. You hate the world. You don't understand what you have. It's up to you to make a difference in your life. It's not up to me, and it's not up to other people to make sure you're comfortable in the world. Okay. If you're walking around and going to a deli and ordering a sandwich and then spitting in some dude's face, you're going to get your ass kicked. Okay. So don't come around telling people that they have to respect your pronouns, or you sit at a table eating dinner and talking about how they misgendered you. And oh my God, they misgendered me again. Yeah, get over it, dude. Go to another restaurant, or maybe try to look like a lady. Okay. So I'm fucking over all you trans people trying to first off attack me and Blair and Marcus, all of us who are literally trying to just live our lives. Okay. But here you are, trying to say that it's just pathetic. You wait to see what I have coming out next. I am in no way, shape, or form going to let people like that tell me how to be a person. I care about you and I care about me. And by you and me getting together and moving forward in the world, guess what happens? We have a happy life together. If you tolerate me, that's fine. I don't even have an issue with that. But you don't tolerate me. You welcome me. There's a big difference. The reason why you welcome me is because I respect you. I respect you. You don't have to call me he. It just is so stupid. It is literally stupid for anyone to get mad about that. Okay. But we are teaching bad behavior. You never call me she. Nobody in this room ever calls me she unless you're coming at me hateful, because I am honest about who I am. I will always be honest. There is nothing for me to hide from you. Okay. Nothing for me to hide from you. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to have a beautiful, awesome life. And so together, me and you can show these crazy nutcase trannies that, nope, you're going down. Sorry, you're going down. Trump's coming in office. It's going to just wipe out all your nonsense that you've been doing. Oh, before I go here, I want to say this. Do you know what happened? You know that idiot, James, the one who was all crazy with the identifications, with the ID, that was like, ooh, I got my ID changed to female. And like, there's a loophole. I'm doing his voice. There's a loophole. And the loophole is you get your passport because you can self-ID. Do you know what happened with that? You know what happened? Guess what? Florida, because all of us participated in this. Florida saw all of our videos. Okay. Florida saw all of our videos, or it was sent to the State Department in Florida, whatever is there. And guess what happened? They reissued James's ID to male. That idiot was totally going around, I got a female. You could suck my blah, blah to Ron DeSantis, right? All thinking he was a big shot. And they literally changed his ID back to male. Okay, a win for us. What a loser. What an actual loser. I told you, when you go around flaunting as if you think you're better than, oh no, that carpet's going to get ripped out, right? And all of those non-binary trans weirdos in the bathroom singing and doing all that shit, they're all going down because they don't understand what they have. And it's how I started this. Really, seriously, look at what you have today. Look at what you have, not what you don't have. Okay. Those disgusting trannies doing stuff like this, they don't look at what they have. They only look at what they want to take from you. Okay. You've got to sit with yourself and see, what do I have? Today, many, many, many people lost their homes. Many people lost their animals. Many people might have lose lives. This is devastating what happened in Los Angeles today. Devastating. And it's only going to get worse from here because now we're going to have to figure out what's going to go be the next steps. But instead, we have psychotic people writing crazy emails and thinking it's okay for a transgender woman to stab some dude in the deli because they're being attacked by the world. No, you're not. Sit with yourself today and look at what you have, okay? Because I'm so tired of this trans community acting like they don't have anything. They've destroyed everything that many of us elders fought to get, which was to coexist with you. Okay, I never flaunted my driver's license, my passport, none of it. I never flaunted it. I got it. I moved forward. I don't need to flaunt it. It helps me walk the world. But I never went around going, nah, 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 I got a male. No, never did that. Never will do that. It's not none of your business. It's my personal space. But these people have such narcissistic egos that they think they can do stuff like that. So that's what I want to leave you with today. I really value you a lot. I'm going to leave a little early today to take care of stuff here. And thank you for the love. And thank you for understanding how important this channel is to me. And thank you for supporting everything I do here. And thank you so much for participating in making positive change. And I know that, we're going to not have this insane trans nonsense anymore. And where you all get called transphobic or I get called a bootlicker. And those people are all fake and they destroyed everything we built here to live together in this world. So send a lot of prayers to LA. I appreciate you guys all so much. Have a beautiful day. And anybody who is in this live, or if you know anybody who is in Los Angeles who needs anything, there's a way. Oh, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. If you need any kind of help or anything, thank you. Thank you so much, Amy. I do appreciate that. Send me an email, buckangelmanagementmgmt@gmail, if you know anybody that might need something for their animals or anything like that. And I'll see if I can start getting together resources. Okay. Sending you tons of love and have a beautiful rest of your day. And oh my God, I'll post some pictures. It's just actually devastating. Thank you all. Have an awesome day.